Okay, we did Gallina, and now we are going to do STARDERI. Like I said before, STARDERI and Gallina Vina, they are very close, but I don't know why we do the same in the vineyard, we do the same in the cellar, we do the same, the vines, they have the same age, but every year, every vintage, they are showing something different. STARDERI is always showing more power, bigger shoulder, more character, and also the tannin is a bit firm than Gallina. Now we're going to taste STARDERI 2016. 16 was beautiful vintage, it was special vintage too, also for STARDERI, because normally STARDERI has, in the beginning, it's not easy to understand, to enjoy, but in 2016 is showing also a lot of finesse, a lot of character, a lot of flowers aroma in the nose. Normally STARDERI is more about fruit, but 2016 it has also a lot of flowers in the nose. Okay, now we go to do this one. You know, it's always very exciting for the producer to open the bottle of wine. Is with us since 2016, with six years, you know, so it's always unbelievable. It's every time we open the bottle, every time it is a kind of a test for us, no? A test for us, because we know the vintage very well from the beginning when we started. After that, we know everything about when we harvested the fruit, we did the fermentation, the first fermentation, we did everything there, but you know, often I open the bottle after 3, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, it's always unbelievable, exciting for us. But yeah, like I said before, Gallina is more swaddling. It's more like beautiful lady. STARDERI is showing something different. It's a little bit more muscular, no? It's a man. Yeah. The aroma is very rich. Yeah, it's something unusual for STARDERI, because I can really enjoy right now this wine. It has different power, but it's still round, it's still approachable, Okay, this is something I have to say now. You know, when you taste Barbarescos or Barolo from fantastic vintage, you have to think about something very serious. You tend to think about something with very long history, but you have to think also about something you can enjoy when they are young, because in the past, all the producers they used to say, oh, you have to want to enjoy my Barolo, you have to keep it in the cellar for 20 years. Right now, I've never known right now. In the last 10 years, also the producers they change a lot in the vineyard. What it means? They change the vineyard. They are doing better job in the vineyard. It means they make less fruit in the vineyard, less production. They harvest the fruit when the balance is there. It means they make Barolo, Barbaresco much more approachable from the beginning. It means you can enjoy right now with great food, but you can keep in the cellar for the 20, 30 years. This is the most important thing about the new Barbarescos and Barolos. You know, and to be Barbaresco and Barolo, it doesn't have to be big. It doesn't have to be something with 16%, 17% alcohol, rich, dark, oaky. No, Barbaresco and Barolo, it must be something very elegant, because the elegant part of the wine is the most difficult part for us to reach. It's not easy to make elegant wine. It's easy to make big wine, to make light wine, but to find the balance, to find something in the middle, where you can see the character from Nebbiolo, but you can see also the elegant. You can have everything in one glass. This is my idea about Barbaresco and Barolo. And Nebbiolo is one of the most important grapes in the world, because if you are a good farmer, if you do a good job in the vineyard and the cellar too, you can reach that. You can achieve this goal. You can achieve this goal. You can make wine with power, but always very, very elegant. I like to say this: we are always very lucky. We are so lucky because we are working in Piedmont, we are working in Langhe, we are working in Barbaresco and Barolo area with Nebbiolo. Nebbiolo is one of the most important varieties, because with Nebbiolo you can do something like this. You know, and this Barbaresco STARDERI is a beautiful expression of the balance between power and elegance. After this, we are going to taste now the Barbaresco VALEIRANO. Completely different thing. Like I said before, Gallina, Starderi, they are located in Neve, and the vineyards are very close. It's 1,000 meters far, you know. And now we are going to Treviso, completely different thing. For us, it's far. For us, it's far because it means okay, it takes 10 minutes by car, but the elevation is different. And also the wine is completely different. The wine it has different expression. It's something bigger, something closer in the beginning, because I like to say Barbaresco VALEIRANO, it tastes more like Barolo, because the elevation of the vineyard, because the exposure, because the soul is completely different thing, because it's completely different thing. And the only exception is 2016, because he has also 16, this wine, he has also balance. It's something you can really enjoy right now, in the beginning, you can enjoy now. Of course, you can in the cellar for 30, 40 years, no problem, but you can enjoy now. You know why we bought this property? Because, this is a funny story. You know, I have a lot of friends, Barolo producer, you know, and can I say friend? Okay, of course, Altare, Clerico, Scavino, Sandrone, Chiara Boschi, Conterno Fantino, all these producers, Martinenga, Vietti. No, and at that time we used to do a lot of tasting together. And one day I tasted this Barbaresco VALEIRANO from Nada Fiorenzo. It was 1990. It was unbelievable wine. And and every time we did those tasting, blind tasting, I always put this Barbaresco into Barolo. Okay, maybe 5 Barolos. One was Barbaresco blind, and for the Barolo producer, they were guessing. Oh, this this from Serralunga. No, this from L'Amore. It was Barbaresco. From there, I thought, okay, wow, VALEIRANO, it could be something unbelievable. It's beautiful vineyard to make something different than Barbaresco's Starderi and Gallina, Barbaresco from Neve or Barbaresco town. This is why we bought the property in 1997, and really, it was the first vintage. I still have some bottle in 1997. Now it's showing beautiful. It's something special. Of course, the production is nothing. The vineyard is not so big. It's 4 hectares, and we do 3,000 bottles per hectare, 2,000 bottles per hectare. But it's fantastic Barbaresco expression. Now I'm going to open this bottle. Becomes the label. Thank God I'm in the kitchen, because you know, after a couple of glasses of Barbarescos, 16, I need food. I can get some couple of slices of salami or prosciutto or big piece of Parmigiano cheese. We don't have problem in Piedmont, okay, to get some great food, no? No, yeah. This is right now, Barbaresco VALEIRANO is something in the middle between Gallina and Starderi. You know what? Because he has the 2016. He has this kind of beautiful aroma from roses, from eucalyptus, from mint, but he has also something a little more fruity, like a Starderi. Okay, the taste a little bit more approachable than some other vintages, but the taste is still very strong. It tastes more like Barolo. This is why when I'm doing the tasting, I'm always showing Gallina first, Starderi, the second one, the third is always Barbaresco VALEIRANO, and the last one is Barolo CAMPE. Because it's so important for us to go up there, because you know the intensity is different. Gallina is so elegant, Starderi has different intensity, VALEIRANO is a little bit more, and now we are going to taste Barolo CAMPE, because Barolo has different power for sure. Okay, you keep me to work today, eh? But this is not work, this is pleasure actually. To be with you and to share some beautiful Barbarescos and Barolo 2016. Like I said before, CAMPE is one of the most important single vineyard Barolo. Not since long time, since when we bought the property. We bought the vineyard in 2000, think about that. And we were so lucky. One thing I forgot to say, okay. You could be the best farmer, you can have the best vineyard, the best exposure, you can do the best job in the vineyard, but if you are not lucky, Maybe you cannot make red wine. What does it mean to be lucky? It means to be sure, okay, like 2016, season is doing the best. The growing season was fantastic. We didn't have any problem, no hail, nothing, no frost in the spring, and it was quite easy. This for me it means to be lucky. And for us, we started 2000 Barolo CAMPE, and we were so lucky. We were so lucky because 2000 was fantastic vintage. We did beautiful job for sure, the vineyard and the cellar too, but the vintage, it was great. It was great. It was easy also for us to introduce this new wine from La Spinetta, Barolo CAMPE, not very well known vineyard because nobody was talking about CAMPE. No, it was easy for us to introduce this wine because the vintage was great and the wine was unbelievable too. Like I said before, immediately in the nose, when you have a glass of Barolo CAMPE in front of you, you smell something very, oh my God, a lot of different things. It's like a mosaic of aromas. Yeah, you are in Canubi now. You are in Canubi. You are in Brunate. Actually, you are in CAMPE. Yeah. I cannot say it anymore. It's just beautiful wine. I'm sorry, but not because it's CAMPE, because 16, because it's Nebbiolo, because it's one of the most important grapes in the world. Yeah. Yeah. I think it's very important for all of you guys. Okay, if you have time, if you want to spend some time in Italy, please don't forget to come to Piedmont and to walk in the vineyard, Nebbiolo vineyard, Barbaresco vineyards, Barolo vineyards, and to enjoy and to see something more about what the good producers are doing in the vineyard. Because I can say, I'm so proud about this, but I can say it's Piedmont and Langhe is one of the few regions in the world where 95% of the producers, they are still farmers. Could be Burgundy, Friul, okay. After that, it's not easy for me to say some other regions, but for sure Piedmont is one of the regions where 95% of the producers, they are still farmers. It means they know exactly what it means Nebbiolo, what it means Barbera, what it means Moscato or Dolcetto. They're not somebody. It was another business, and they just jump in this business because it was trendy to have vineyard in Barbaresco and Barolo. No. More than 95% of the Piedmont producer, they are still farmers. And this is why you can find a lot of great Barbarescos and Barolo in this area with fantastic farmer behind that. Okay, thank you very much. Cheers.